Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the best WordPress plugin solutions if you're looking to run an event and you're looking to sell tickets online through your website. What are the best choices? I think I've got some great insights. We've advised a load of our clients around this. There's some fundamental choices you've got to understand about. I will be back in a few seconds to help you out on this subject. So you're looking at running events, physical, online, and you're looking at what are the best choices for you in 2024 to do this on WordPress. Now, there's kind of like a lot of these choices, and it's a kind of theme in my videos. There's kind of 2 to 3 buckets you can put all this into, and understanding these kind of buckets will make your choices much more easier. So number 1 bucket, we're really specialize in membership learning management systems that basically help you organize lessons and courses and community websites. That's what we specialize at WP-Tonic. So a lot of people are looking to have online events. These can be community focused or webinars, but fundamentally they're kind of digital online gatherings, either free or paid or a mixture of accessibility. So when you're looking at that kind of setup and you're looking for the most easiest setup, and we're not talking about a massive audience, if we're talking about 500, 1,000 people that might attend open webinar, you know the type, they're kind of summits, online summits over 1 day, 2 day or 3 day. Promoted very hard in a particular community or sector. We're not talking about that. We're talking about anything between 0 and 500 maybe, right? Normally between 20 and 100, right? If you're looking at that kind of webinar digital gathering, probably the easiest way of doing this is you're going to have a Zoom account. You're going to have a paid account, and you're going to have the add-on, which used to cost about $40. It was Zoom Webinar, but they've increased it now. I think it's around $69, but you can pay it month to month. So if you're not planning to do a regular, like every month or more of these type of webinars, you can just pay for the month that you're going to do a specific webinar on. But if you're doing it every month or more, $69 isn't outrageous. And then what do you need to do then? Well, there are a number of calendar systems that will work with Zoom. So you can have a page with a calendar where people, if you've got various dates that you're going to be doing these webinars, they can click it, and then it will take them to a payment page, which is run by Zoom, and you can integrate it with Stripe or PayPal. Now, Fluent Bookings do a good calendar system that integrates with Zoom. I'll really look at that. But there is one, Vaso. You probably are going to have to utilize another plugin to allow what is not clear, because Fluent Bookings is a pretty recent but very powerful booking plugin. We love it, but if you can't integrate Fluent Booking natively with Zoom, do not worry, because what you need then is a kind of WordPress Zapier alternative. If you know about Zapier, Zapier allows you to connect loads of SaaS-based services together that don't natively have an API system. Well, WordPress has got its alternatives. There's about 3 or 4 of them. The one we like is Uncanny Automator. It's one of the longest running ones, and it's run by a great team. Well, they provide a recipe, that's their term, with the connector between Fluent and Zoom. And you would only need this if um, the Fluent booking native Zoom connector can't handle the webinar side of it. It should do, but if it doesn't, do not fear. So it sounds a little bit complicated, but it actually isn't. It's really quite easily, especially if and you can set it up on your website. You can have a landing page. You can use something like Cadence, WP, or whatever page builder you're utilizing. You can set up a calendar. They click it, it takes them to Zoom. They pay for the ticket and they book the date. You can have your text, your call for action. It's really quite easy to set up. Now, what are the alternatives? Well, if it's a combination of a physical event with membership, with them being able, if the physical event is going to be recorded and offered, or if it's a hybrid, you know, so many people are going to attend a key part of a conference online. It's going to be available online, but it's a physical element, multi-tier basically. If you're looking at that kind of setup, or you're looking to sell tickets for physical products, or you're selling access to a physical event, you're going to need something more robust. And there's a couple of WordPress plugins that provide that. And one of the main ones that we really like is Amelia. It's very, very powerful, very can cope with almost everything you could throw at it. And it's customizable, but it is a bit of a beast. So there are 1 or 2 other competitors to Amelia that are really, really good. I've written an article. You find the link in the show notes that goes into detail about some of the competitors and gives you all the other info about Fluent, about Uncanny Automator, about Zoom. I've put it all in this article. Like I say, you find the link in the description. But there's a couple other alternatives. If I don't think there's much between them all, really. You really just got to look at which one appeals to you, and that has a particular feature that you might be looking for. The main thing I would say about this is I would go to the next step up, is connect it to WooCommerce, because the actual billing ability, sending out invoices to people, the mechanics of them buying a ticket or unsubscribing is best handled by something like WooCommerce. But all the leading Amelia and the other 2 that I have links in the article I've written have the ability to connect with WooCommerce. So I'll definitely go that next stage up. If what I've outlined with Fluent Booking and Zoom doesn't work for you, definitely look at one of these bigger calendar plugins, but connect it through WooCommerce. And then finally, there's the final solution, which is to utilize WooCommerce and utilize a booking add-on plugin. There's about 2 to 3. Barn 2 do a really good solution. If you're just going to utilize WooCommerce and have the calendar functionality, it has some limitations. And you can buy bigger plugins. I personally think you if solution one doesn't work for you and you're looking at solution two, I think you'd be best looking at a Pacific Calendar plugin that integrates with WooCommerce, I think. But some people, they've already got WooCommerce installed, and they don't want to, they need a bit more functionality than what the Zoom solution I outlined, but they also not going to do regular webinars with the elements I've described. So they don't really want to go for the middle solution. So they look at WooCommerce basically with a quality add-on, and Barn 2 is quality. I've just thrown a load of information at you. Hopefully I've made it reasonably coherent, and I've outlined these 3 buckets for you, because you can go online and you can get mighty confused. But I think as long as you understand these 3 buckets, you can make an informed choice. Like I say, I've written a really detailed article. You find the link. It's got loads of links and additional info in there. Also, if you want to have a chat with me, you can go to the WP-Tonic website and you'll see a big red orange button, book a chat, and you can book a chat with me and I can go through some of these solutions with you. I'd love to help you out. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.